Guess who's back? It's me, Persita. And this is my inaugural video. It's like so crazy. I'm committed. I'm here. I can't even believe I'm actually taking the time to understand that I can do YouTube. I don't have to be afraid of it anymore. So let's talk about it. The very first thing we should talk about is just simply getting started. It is so easy, so easy to tell people, just do it. Just get going. I mean, what's the big deal? But truthfully, that's really what it is. It's like me sitting here right now in my living room talking to you about getting started on something that I knew I should have done. I just didn't. And I'm here, committed to a twice a week program that I have had in my mind for so long, it's ridiculous. So, how do you get started? You simply do. You get up, you take whatever it is that you have, and you apply it towards your goal, and you make it happen. Now, you might say, well, I don't know, Persita. I mean, I need so many things, and I don't have the money, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. I mean, look, I'm on my iPhone, literally sitting here, shooting a video on this brand new high-def camera that they sold me on, slash video camera that they sold me on, and doing what I'm supposed to do, shooting a video. So what's your excuse? What are you really waiting to happen for you to actually execute? For your money to be right? For the situation to be perfect? What? You got to be waiting on something because you have not executed what you need to do. So let's discuss it today. What do you have in your possession right now that you're not utilizing because you don't feel like it's all the pieces to the puzzle? Whatever you have right now is what you need to start with. I just told you, I'm starting with my iPhone. What can you start with? What part of your dream are you holding back because of this one flipping word, doubt? People thought I was going to say fear, right? Because that's what you hear all the time. But doubt is way more difficult than fear, because even in the process of you starting and getting over the fear of what will happen, you'll start to doubt yourself. Am I good enough? Will people receive me? Will I get the exposure that I need? Guess what? If you were psychic, we would not be sitting here right now. We would already have achieved our goals. So we understand that living in a dimension that hasn't happened yet is ridiculous. You have to identify that today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. And you can't drive forward looking behind you, stressed out about what coulda, woulda, shoulda happened. You simply have to move forward with what you have today. Now, I will tell you that I am an absolute balls to the wall type of chick. What does that mean? I don't start small. And I don't start small because as a female, hell, as just a human, we want to see results quick. We are about this microwave society where things have to happen quick. We are all about that life. So it is super complicated for us to wait sometimes, and we need some sense of a gratification to see that we're actually doing what we need to do. So start as big as you want. I mean, don't put yourself in a position where you're continuously saying, well, I'll just wait. Don't wait. Waiting time is the biggest illusion on the planet. We all feel like we have time. Just start. Fail forward. What does that mean? It means put forth the effort, keep your body moving, keep your mind moving, say expose. My favorite word in the entire vocabulary is exposure. Why? Because exposure determines everything about a person. If you look in your phone right now, the last 5 people you called, okay, in the last, couple of hours to a couple of days, determines a lot about what your mindset is towards your goals. If these are not people, bless them, who are not really in a position where they have achieved their goals, or they have kind of had a conflict with self-esteem or just self-awareness or love or respect or tenacious pushes through life, you typically don't go any further than those people, because that faith that you need, and we can call it religious, we cannot. I mean, it's a simple dynamic. You have to believe in yourself, and usually something or someone else determines if you're going to actually get where you want to get in life. So if my friends are not really successful across the board, where they feel good about themselves, their effort, their monetary value, their esteem in the world, then they're not going to be able to teach me anything. And I understand that not everyone can do that. But when you're in a position where you're trying to expose yourself to different things so that you can actually determine a different route or an alternate route, you have to be aware of your surroundings. The company that you keep and their mindset is key to your success. So you just notice successful people don't surround themselves around non-successful people. And everyone wants to talk about, well, Priscilla, success doesn't always mean money. Really? I don't know very many people who are identifying their success by anything more than their ability to spend and save. Is that you? Do you have another quantifier? I don't believe in loving money, but I do understand that money has its place and it gives me options. And I'm all about options. So to clarify for the people who will run off with that statement, like, oh, all she about is the money and she all about making sure that you got money. Yeah, it's very important for me to be financially stable, but it is not the love of it. It is the fact that I want it for options. And I understand that to be in a mindset where I'm not worried about paying bills, it's a little easier to talk positive than if I'm concerned about everything around me and losing it, right? So getting started means that you are looking at that as your long-term stretch, but you're not slowing up the process in order to gain all of that first and work your way back. You do work your way back in regards to, this is my goal. Now, what exactly do I need to get to that goal? But you do not wait on everything to line up so perfectly that you miss an opportunity. You don't want to miss an opportunity. Opportunities missed can absolutely not be brought back to any bit of fruition. Now, I always believe that what's yours is yours and you don't have to fight for it because that's yours. But sometimes you'll have a direction to take and you won't take it. And you'll still get to where you're trying to go, but you had to take an alternate route and it might take you a little bit longer. But understand, in the end, you have to do what you have to do. We all have a calling. We all have a purpose. We absolutely have to do what we need to do. My point to you today is to try to help you get there on the road that is going to get you there the quickest, the most effective, and the most processed in regards to everything and everyone that you're supposed to touch along the way. You're able to do that. So we're going to keep this conversation going. What you're going to notice is I'm not trying to hold you long because I can talk forever. God knows I can. So we are not going to do that. What we are going to do, though, is every time I submit a video to you for you to listen to and subscribe to, I'm going to always leave you with an affirmation. So the affirmation for today is that you're enough. You are enough. I don't care if you don't feel like you're enough. I'm telling you, you're enough. And I tend to not lie. Unless there's, some gain for me. But right now, there's no gain for me whatsoever other than to tell you, you are enough. Get started. Move forward. Fail. Tell me that you're failing because that means that you're moving. And let's get to where we're trying to go, people. You are all you need. So I end you with life, living it authentically. Peace out.